Okay, I'm deleting all kinds of stuff today. Blah, row, my head is full of fluid. Could I make a video where I just moan the whole time? Yes, I could. Should I? No. Right now I'm getting a little happier. Wah, wah. April tries to make herself happy. Today's a half day, so I think I'm going to butter up to my friend today and see if I can get some advice. See, and just ask them what they think. I need to ask other people what they think about, run ideas by people and say, what do you think of this idea? Do you think I should make it simpler or more complex? They'll probably say make it simpler, right? If you want a complex story idea that goes round and round and round and round and round and has so many ridiculous angles, I'm your girl. If you want something simple, I'm probably not your girl, right? I decided I got some weird stuff in Cowboy Riptide that is better left in Colors of Law. Because Colors of Law is like my queer script. It is. It's like my thing. I made this, now I don't want to eat it. I took one bite. Look at me, I'm being all weird again today. My husband's probably laughing at me thinking, you better eat that. Maybe I'll save it for later. I want someone to be gross with food. That's me too. I'll save that for later. And by later, I mean in about an hour and a half. What am I talking about? Who knows? Who cares? I still have my Halloween coffee mug. It's April. And I still have my Halloween coffee mug. What was I thinking about? Yeah, I need to make the script simpler because I said something the other day. I was like, that, you know, it keeps changing. That's what's happening. Like, it changes in my mind, and then right now I feel like it's changing so fast that I like, you know, what should happen, like what, you know, I think when I wrote Broken Dolls, like I didn't bother to make a whole lot of these videos. I made some videos, but most of them got deleted, I think. But like I didn't bother to I didn't put them on my channel or anything. I didn't think anyone would be interested in my ramblings. Nobody is interested in my ramblings except for me, but whatever. What was I saying? I wasn't concerned with having Broken Dolls make sense. That was unnecessary. I didn't need it to make sense. What I needed to, I wrote Broken Dolls because I needed to get better. I needed to be better. I did. I needed to not be afraid. I'm still a little bit afraid. My husband said I should go take some kickboxing classes or some self-defense classes. That's probably a good idea. I probably should. Because, you know, I had some mace at one point. I kept freaking out like I was going to spray myself with it somehow. Because I'm the kind of person that would do that. I'd have a taser gun and I'd accidentally taser myself. Weapons in April, you know. I think that's why I have in this screenplay. I've got a couple of weapons because that's cool. But in Broken Dolls, all she has is a flashlight. Yeah, that's about the only weapon that I could have is like one of those like Magnum. I actually bought one a while ago. One of those flashlights. It's like this big. That like if you really needed to hit somebody over the head with it, like that's the only kind of weapon I should have is a flashlight. Because if I had a gun, I'd shoot myself somehow. If I carried a knife around, I'd probably cut my finger off. If I had a taser gun, I'd taser myself accidentally. I'd probably taser myself on purpose just to see what it felt like. I'm crazy like that. I am. I put it on I don't know if I have settings. I'd be like, I'll just taser my pinky and see what happens. I'd be all kinds of new traumatized, right? Yeah, I had some pepper spray at some point. But I stopped carrying it around because I thought for sure, like, curiosity would get a hold of me, and I'd spray it at some point and then end up with it in my eyes and stuff, you know. There'd be nobody around. It'd just be me and my hallucinations. Someone's coming. Nobody's coming. That's funny. Yeah. I'm a big klutz too. It's one of the reasons I can't be a waitress. All actors are waiters and waitresses. Nah, not April. April breaks a whole, you know, I'll break a whole, I can't even tell you how much food I've dropped on the floor, waiting tables. I did for a little while at the Hacienda. And one of the cooks came up to me and said, I don't think this is the right line of work for you. I was like, no kidding. I was like notorious for breaking glass over top of the where the ice bin was. Yeah. So they'd have to drain everything out of there. All the ice, everything. Oh my God. So sad. Yeah. Really bad stuff I would do. Ugh. I remember and my friend is smaller than me. And she was a great waitress. She did, you know, they actually promoted her at the restaurant at one point. And I was like, man, I don't understand why I'm such a bad waitress. I'm just damn. I'll be forgetting people's orders and stuff. Like, I don't know. What you want? Whatever. The world's worst waitress. I am. I was a really bad waitress. I wouldn't even care if people didn't. Yeah, I'd be like, oh, these people didn't tip me. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Yeah. Oh, and I'd run into people. See, I'm just clumsy and just... I get disoriented really easily. I run into walls. I'm not kidding. Seriously, I do these things. People think that I couldn't possibly be such a giant klutz, but I somehow am. It's sad. It really is. I used to run into the door frame all the time. I don't know why. I just did. Klutz. Yep. Yeah, that's why I like that book Twilight so much, because girl in it is a klutz. Reminds me of me. I'm like, hey, I trip over my own feet too. Anyway. What else? I'm starting to feel a little bit better now that I'm finishing my coffee. I just felt like watching myself chat. Chat, chat, chat. Excuse me. I think gross things are funny too. Ugh. Why do I don't know. When something's so gross it makes you cringe, but it's funny at the same time. I like stuff like that. Alright. I've procrastinated long enough. I think I'm going to go and clean up some of the things in the script that needs to be cleaned up before I keep moving forward. Make a couple of changes, and then because I don't have a lot of time to write today, so I think that's what I'll do. So what am I going to do, April? You're going to clean up some things that need to be cleaned up, make a few changes. Okay? You with me? And you're going to not get caught up in your crazy brain today. Please save that for another day. Don't get caught up in your crazy brain today. I feel like I got a Did I already say that? I feel like I got a lightning storm in my head today. I do. I feel like I got a lightning storm in my head today. So I'm going to try not to get caught up in that. Because I could easily, I just feel emotional today. Right? So I'm going to try and push through that and, not get too emotional about, my meaningful cowboy riptide story. I think it's meaningful. Chicks like me will like it. Boom. If you ain't, housewives. I think they will. Why am I doing that? I don't know. I'm a weirdo.